This is the Centro 48 count pen. It's got a row counter. You start by weaving in back and forth. And you turn clockwise. You start the white pen. Alright, I don't like counting that first row, so I clear out my stitch counter at that point. And I'm using Yarn Bee Soft Secret Navy. Then you run it through. Oops. This is the tension thing. So it's 48 pins around. Make a hat that fits an adult head. You can also go from tube to flats, so if you want to do panels or a scarf, and you crank it clockwise. And it's got suction cups. The suction cups don't really hold it down. And if it gets too much tension on it, it does start binding. Not the most user-friendly, but definitely faster than trying to knit by hand. And you want to make sure you give yourself a long tail for closing up the ends. See, even with the suction cups, this thing still wants to walk all over the place. And shakes the table as I'm trying to do it. And the stitches are numbered. You can see the white one is stitch number 48. I'm only 10 rows in. As you can see, it likes to walk and dance and get all over. This hat here is 140 rows. You double it, and you can fold it up. you got your number of rows you wanted, before you cut your yarn, make sure it'll go all the way around. So you have a long enough lead. Use a needle. Take it out from the tension thing. And you're going to pick up each little loop off the thing as it goes around. So I'm just going in, picking it up, going in, picking it up, going in, picking it up. Only doing a few at a time, so if I accidentally knock some off, there's only a couple of them that I have to fix versus a whole bunch. You gotta watch your tails, it gets caught because that will happen. See, I didn't catch that one correctly either. There we go. It's a giant tube. So this is the outside. That would be the inside. So you could make it half as long, but you're going to get some curl, or like I'm doing this one, is you seal up the insides and tuck them together. So with this, I'm going to cinch up. I'm going to take it off this side. I'm going to go to my tail over here. This is the side we started on. side wants a curl, so you're just going to carefully weave in and out the top layer. Okay, and as you pull tight, it tends to want to curl. So make sure as you're pulling on it, you're tucking the insides back down. This is going to be the inside of my hat, so I'm just going to stitch this close because I like how my last knitted layer looks better than my first knitted layer. There we go. See, it's still trying to turn inside out on me. Now I'm going to take my hat and be careful not to turn it as you're going inside. I like to shake it, it helps line up the stitches a little bit better. I'm going to take my needle, punch it through. I still have my outside one, so I can tie the two together now. Which is where most people stop, but I'm going to stitch this back and forth a few times. And then my long tail, that was my weave until the last one that we knitted. I'm going to go down between both layers of hat, then come back up. I'm going to do it again. If I was adding a pom-pom, I would skip this step because as you're adding the pom-pom, you do this part. That keeps the two layers of hat from shifting around. And then I'm just going to take my tail and weave it in a little bit. So this one is 130 stitches long. This one was 140. Only mildly different in size. And there you go.